Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm doing my full testing essence makeup tutorial. I'm getting back into my testing videos like I mentioned in my technique video, and I asked you guys on like my Instagram story as well as Snapchat if you would rather see Essence Cosmetics first, which is what we're doing today, or Mud Cosmetics. Now Essence I know is available pretty much worldwide, I believe. I apologize if you can't get your hands on Essence, but I know it is more available than Mud is. Mud Cosmetics is a Woolworths only brand here in Australia, so I'm glad I'm doing Essence first, but Mud will be coming because I have all the range and I can't wait to put it all to the test. So today is Essence. I hope you enjoy. Please be sure to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button if you like these testing videos, and welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Amy, and let's just get right on to today's tutorial. So as you can see, I just went off and kind of did a little bit of my brows. I do have a few brow products to share with you guys, but the main brow product that I have, which is the Brow Powder Duo, it's actually at Jordan's house, but I can let you guys know that that is an amazing brow powder. If you want to check that out, I highly recommend that. I just don't have it here, so I apologize, but I do have two other brow products that I can share with you guys. This is the Essence Make Me Brow Powder. It's in this pen form. Now I don't really like these, so I don't know how it's gonna go, but I can try adding a bit more of it to my brows to see if it will do much. So I believe the powder's in the lid, and then you kind of just brush it through. I'm not really 100% sure. I don't really know. And then my favorite, and I know a lot of people's favorite brow setting products, is the Essence Make Me Brow. I'm in the shade 02 Browny Brows, and it is just your little brush with fibers or color, and it just adds a little something to your brows, as well as sets them in place. So that is brows on. Now I know it looks crazy right now because it's just brows, but when we do the rest of it, it'll all kind of even out. Okay, so I'm just gonna zoom you guys in a bit for my eyes. So I'm going to be taking the new I Love Color Intensifying eyeshadow base. This is what it looks like. If you guys are familiar, this is what the old one used to look like, which is I Love Stage, and it's more of a darker tint, but this one is their newest release. So this is them side by side, and you can definitely tell the color difference. So I'm just gonna prime my eyes with the new one because I feel like it's a lot lighter and makes colors pop a bit more. And then I just like to blend that out with a eye kabuki type of thing. So to set my lid, I'm going to be taking their face contouring kit, and this one is in Ready Set Peach, and I'm just going to take that middle shade because it's fairly matte as far as I know. It might have like the tiniest bit of shimmer, but it's not like a face highlight, so I'm just going to set that eye base down. Okay, so time for eyeshadow. If you guys are familiar with Essence and have seen the brand for a very long time, then you know that they have their single eyeshadows. I'm not sure if they still stock these standard ones, because I know that they used to have like the velvets. They've bought out a lot of single shadows over the years, I know that for sure. I'm pretty sure they still do stock a standard eyeshadow, so I have two like base crease colors, which is good. They also have their little eyeshadow palettes that look like this in an array of different colors. And then the newest thing to Essence is what they call my must-haves. So these are just little palettes that you can customize with little eyeshadows. I've got two in here. I just wanted to show you guys how one comes. So they just come in little slips like this. So if you don't want to buy the palette, you can still have them on their own. So here is the pigmentation on the three new my must-have single eyeshadows. And if I just swatch them for you guys, that's sort of what they look like. Now obviously they're not the most intense pigmented eyeshadows in the world, but They are great for the price. The eyeshadows retail at $3.05 each Australian, as well as the little palette. So I think I'm gonna do a bit of mixture of everything today. I also have this gorgeous pigment that I think I wanna use, which is from their latest winter collection that was out in Target or Priceline. So I might make use of that. But to start with, I'm gonna take this crease color. This is Hazel Me Not, and this is just the standard eyeshadow. And that is just gonna go straight in the crease. I'm gonna go in with the Shape Your Face contouring palette, and I'm gonna take the bronzer shade out of the palette and further run that in my crease. This color has a lot more warmth than that last shade. Then taking this other single shadow that I have, it's in No Cream, No Sugar, and I'm just gonna put that basically in the exact same spot through my crease and on the outer V, just to further deepen. Now this look isn't gonna be crazy different, it's just basically testing the Essence products that I own and showing you guys how good and amazing that this affordable brand can still achieve a decent look. Okay, just so I'm making a use of a different palette, this is the bronze palette. I'm gonna take the two deeper shades, and these are hella pigmented, and I'm gonna pack that on the outer V. Now these do have shimmer in it, but that's okay because I'm mainly just focusing that on the outer lid part. For my main lid shade, I'm taking this Winter Glow Loose Pigment in the shade Gleaming in the Winter Sun. Like I said, this was a limited edition, part of their winter collection, so I apologize if you can't get it. It's just a stunning shade and their pigments are awesome. So if you guys can get your hands on their pigments when they come out in their limited edition collections, then I highly suggest it. So I'm just gonna wet my brush like I always do, and then I just put a bit of the pigment on the back of the lid, and then I'm just gonna start packing on my lid. Now, as you guys can see, that pigment worked amazingly. Now I'm just going in with that brush that I had just before and just slightly buffing over so the colors kind of blend together rather than such a harsh line. Okay, so for eyeliner, they have this Essence waterproof felt tip eyeliner, which looks like this. It actually has a decent size nib on it. Or they also have the Essence liquid ink brush tip, which is personally my favorite type of way to use eyeliner. I've used them both, they're both great. I'm just not the greatest with these, but I might give it a go, or I might use the liquid ink. So I'm just gonna try and do a really thin type of line, just so I can lay down something for falsies. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do winged liner yet, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I popped some falsies on. These are just cheapy eBay ones, and to blend my lashes into my falsies, I'm going to take this new mascara from the line. This is the Volume Stylist 18-hour mascara. It says lash extension mascaras with lengthening fibers. Packaging is awesome. this is how the brush looks. So it's just like your standard brush, and it does look like it has fibers in it. Okay, so my eyes are basically done for the most of it for now. Now moving on to my face. I'm going to put a quick little disclaimer out there. I always get accused of having like a blurring smoothing filter on my face. I do not. Lighting definitely helps. I've turned that filter off like ages ago when I noticed it. This is my skin. My skin is fairly clear. I don't really have troubled skin, so I would love if everyone would stop accusing me of using like a blurring filter, because I don't. Lighting helps a ton, that's all I'm going to say. So yeah, let's get on to the foundation. I picked up the Camouflage Makeup and Concealer High Coverage No Mask Effect Long Lasting in the shade 30 Beige. Now their shade selection is pretty dodgy with this foundation. There's about 3 shades, which I think this is the darkest, and this is not even that dark, so I apologize if you are any darker and can't get this makeup and it won't suit you. I really apologize for that. I haven't tried this one. I've tried their old matte foundation. I think you can still get that one. I've also got their standard 16-hour one. So if you guys want more testing videos in the future, or you'd like a few Essence foundation first impressions, then I can definitely do that. But for today's video, this is the one we are going to be putting to the test. So I'm not sure if I'm going to blend it out with a beauty blender or a brush yet. Maybe I'll do half-half. So yeah, I've just squirted the foundation on the back of my eyelash packet, and as you can see, it is not dark at all. So for this half of my face, I'm going to be taking the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and I'm going to pack that and blend it into the skin. Now I've heard that this is a super full coverage foundation, and so far it looks that way. I've got to be careful with my brows. And we're taking the beauty blender on this side. So I'm not sure how well you guys can tell, but the brush side is definitely way more full coverage than the beauty blender side. You can still see like patches of redness peeking through. However, it is still like medium to full coverage with the beauty blender. I know a lot of people do prefer to use the beauty blender to blend out their foundation. Me, if I'm going full coverage, I love a brush. Some days, yes, I do like the beauty blender as well. And you know, it's kind of a given that you're gonna get sheerer coverage with a beauty blender. So I'm just gonna go back with my brush and pat it all out, just so it's a bit even on both sides of my face. But honestly, coverage, the way it's sitting on my face, it's looking really nice so far, and color match is like perfect for me. So if you are my skin tone, Honey Beige number 30 would work perfect for you. Honestly, you guys, I am super impressed with that foundation. If you haven't tried it and you can get it in your shade, then I highly suggest it. Now time for concealer. So this is the concealer that kind of goes with it. This is the Camouflage Full Coverage Concealer. This is what it looks like. Mine is in the shade 10 Nude. Now, I'm not sure if this is out in stores in Australia yet at the Essence stands. I have had a few people tell me that they can't get it yet. I honestly haven't checked an Essence stand in a very long time, so I don't really know, but honestly they should have it soon. When I got the press release, that was like back in April, and I'm pretty sure it was coming out in April, so I don't know. But if you can get it, this concealer is so good. I'm going to set where I just highlighted with this light powder from that contour kit. Okay, so for bronzer, I have a few options for you guys. So I'm sure you all know this bronzer. This is that old, my packaging has literally rubbed off. This was the Sunny Sun Club bronzer. Not the matte one, just the standard shimmer one that smells like coconut. I've had this for the longest time. This is in the shade Suntanned, and this one does have shimmers. I also bought out their massive compact, which was the matte one. I have that, it's at Jordan's house, unfortunately. And then their newest one to the collection is this Essence Luminous Matte Bronzing Powder for lighter skin. Now this is what it looks like. You have the outer rim of a darker shade, and then in the inner it's got like your luminosity, illuminizing factor. It's simply stunning. So I'm gonna use this one. This is another product that I have been loving. So if you guys found the matte one to be a bit flat and you like a bit of luminosity in your bronzers, then this luminous matte one is amazing. And then for a bit of contouring, I'm going to go in with the contour kit again. Now I know they have a highlighter palette in this palette, and I've heard and seen mixed reviews, so that's why I'm kind of a bit hesitant to get it. But this little one is great if you're into the contouring. Finish the lower lash line off. I'm probably just going to go in with this bronzer again on a smaller brush and just run that underneath my lower lash line. And then to brighten the look just a little bit, I'm taking just their standard Kajal pencil in the shade White, and I'm just going to pop that in my inner corner, in my waterline I mean. For an inner corner and brow bone highlight, I'm going back into the bronze palette, and I'm just going to take a mixture between the gorgeous pinky shade here and the white shade, and I'm going to pack that on my inner corner. So for blush, they have a few different ones. They have their original Silky Touch blushes. I'm sure a lot of people own these. I'm not too sure if you can get these ones anymore, but they are truly amazing. I collected quite a few while they were out. Their latest one is the Satin Touch blush, which these look gorgeous as well. Essence have honestly stepped up their game as they've gotten further into the makeup game. And then again, of course, they have their trend editions, which I like to pick up a fair few things from their trend editions. So I also have a lot of the trend edition blushes. However, today I'm going to use the Satin Touch blush in the shade 20 Satin Love, just because I know you guys could definitely get your hands on this one. Just gives a gorgeous flush. This is probably going to become a new favorite of mine. It is simply stunning. For highlighter, like I mentioned, Essence have a palette like this that's pretty recent. I don't actually own that one, but if you guys know Essence, you know that when they do their trend editions, they do come out with highlighters, and I do have this one, which I'm going to be honest, I'm not really a fan of, so I'm probably not going to use. To me, it's just like a very sheer powder. Like, I don't even think it'll look nice wet, so I'm not going to use that one. But I am going to use the mixture of eyeshadows that I used out of the bronze palette for my inner corner highlight. And voila. As you can see, that gives a stunning highlight. And it's not technically even a highlight, but the joys of the makeup world. If you guys own this palette, definitely try this highlighter combo out, because it is giving me life. So I'm just highlighting where I would always highlight. I know, just like myself, a lot of you guys love Essence lip liners as well. They are honestly amazing. So I'm going to take a mixture of these two shades, which is the shades Satin Mauve and Soft Berry. So I'm going to do a bit of both. So that one there is Satin Mauve, and then I'm going to go over with Soft Berry. And then I'm taking the Nude lipstick in Oh So Matte number 15. This is a gorgeous nudie shade. Now I'm living for that lip combo that I just created. It is stunning, gorgeous. But if you guys want to be a bit extra, then you can take one of their lip glosses. This is the XXL Long Lasting Lip Gloss. This is a matte effect, so I'm probably not going to use that. But I am going to use one of their newer ones just for a bit of fun. This is their Prisma Glow Shine 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 Wet Look Lip Gloss. And this one is in the shade Friends of Glamour. So this is just a gorgeous pinky glittery one. So this, you guys, is going to wrap up my makeup tutorial testing a full face of Essence products. I really hope you enjoy. I love Essence, the brand. You guys probably know this if you follow me on my channel. If you haven't tried Essence, then I highly recommend you do. They're super affordable. Everything here is under $10 in Australia for us, so I think that's amazing. And I know that it is a super affordable brand all around the world. Please let me know if you like the look I created and if you'd like to see more testing Essence videos in the future, different looks, whatnot, different products. I do have a bunch of Essence. Let me know if you would like to see some Essence foundation first impressions. I can definitely do that for you guys. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you did enjoy the video. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in to another one of my videos, and I will see you in my next one. Also, if you want me to test any other specific brands, leave them down below. I'll take all your suggestions in, and if you want to check out my other testing videos, I will have a whole playlist linked down below for you guys. So I will talk to you later. Bye guys.